How's everybody doing today? Pete here at Spawn Fly Fish. As you can see, this is not a tying video. We are going to talk a little bit about what I've been doing in the dye lab the last few weeks, specifically as it pertains to pintail feathers. So nothing new. We come out with some new great fish catching colors here at Spawn. But is there a reason or a madness to the method? Yes, all of the above. So when we talk about, do I need a color? Is it really that important to catch specific species of fish and all that? If you're asking me, the answer is sometimes it really matters, especially if your skill set maybe not 100% and you're still in the learning phases. You go into new water, whatever it might be. There's always that need or that want as fishers for a slight edge, or maybe to catch a couple more fish, whatever it might be. And that's why we are here. We have the same issue. We're obsessed with fishing. We're obsessed with tying the flies to go fish. We're obsessed with everything about fishing. So that translates to, we're only going to bring you the good stuff, not stuff you don't need. So enough of that. Let's get into some of these fun new colors here. And again, this is all pintail, but let's talk about some shrimp orange. So here at Spawn especially, we are such fans of peach tones. And this one definitely fits into that category. Except when you're looking at different shrimp colors, it's very subtle, but there's a lot of difference between a peach, an orange, and a yellow. And then you get some pinks tossed in, and boy, this one hits really well on what I consider to be a good orange shade for tying shrimp flies. And of course, we tie so many shrimp flies or something close to shrimp, and this is key. This is dynamite. I'm such a fan. Next, classic red. And why red? One, we didn't have it yet, and two, especially in the lakes around here, if you have a fly with a bit of black and red, 9 days out of 10 you're going to find success, even if you might not know where the best holes are and the resting spots for some of these fish. Red, it doesn't stay bright red underwater. It changes a little bit, but there's something about it that calls to fish. And this one's fun because even if you don't do a full fly, and wrap these feathers and you just peel some fibers off, great. There's nothing wrong with that. This becomes an easy throat, red throat on a fish. It looks like gills. It's, a full collar, whatever you want to do with it. Fish recognize that very quickly. It's a trigger to put that into your flies. So now we have a beautiful red available for that pintail as well. Now we're going to get into the, I think, really fun stuff. And looking back, especially into some older salmon flies, be it Pacific or Atlantic, there are some common factors, and it makes sense. But what happens when you fish those colors to trout? It turns out trout absolutely annihilate those colors. And sometimes we miss on that, or we're not adventurous. I don't know what the case may be, but this is what we're going to do. We're going to figure it out. And it turns out if you have a heron color, and I've called this Heron Blue Gray, and especially in the old school stuff, heron was a very popular material to work with. It's illegal here in the US. And so, for us to have something that is close, we have to get into an eared pheasant. And then, of course, the cost becomes outrageous and all that. And we just go, man, it's not worth that. Well, what if you had that same coloration on an affordable style feather? So got some pintail here, dyed it this beautiful Heron Blue Gray. And as far as giving the fish something that they've seen, a lot of mayflies are going to have that gray tone. And I'm talking from, the smallest form to the adult form, everything gray really works. So there you have it. If you want to tie some classic patterns, now you have options. If you want to just catch more trout, this is also an option. And last, This is our fourth new color here, some claret. And again, going old school a little bit, hitting on those tones that used to be very popular and then for one reason or another may have lost a bit of popularity. Claret is one of those to me, especially in the trout world. When you go, across the pond, they use a lot of claret, especially in their lakes, locks, and reservoirs. And I'm telling you, we should be using more here in the States. I've become a huge fan of claret in the last few years, more than I ever was. And I've gone through phases where that blood red or the leech blood colors work really well, and then of course you try the wine and the maroons, and they all have hints of success. But to me, if you go back to claret, there's something different about it underwater, and fish are drawn to it. So there you have it. 4 new fun colors for the pintail feathers that you've come to love from us here at Spawn Fly Fish. High quality feathers. You're going to be able to jump on the website. If you search for Spawn Select Pintail, you should be able to go ahead and look at a photograph of each one of these individually photographed, get an idea of what that color is going to really look like, and then of course implement it into your flies. I'm telling you, sometimes having a variation of a feather or a color that not everybody else is going to have where you're fishing is enough. Aside from that, we're tying flies here. It's a lot of fun. Why not? Why not take it to the next level and put some creativity, offer those fish, and maybe even your fish partners, something a little bit different the next time. There's a lot of reasons to get into it. And I don't know, to me, having the right colors makes it just that much more exciting to get on the vise and produce something that's going to just catch fish. So stay tuned. Hope to have more colors coming at you guys pretty soon here. But for now, enjoy these 4 new colors. I hope you give them a whirl. If you like this, by all means, please hit like, please hit subscribe. We will see you all on the water.